crypto boys and girls, and welcome back to the channel. Today is April 22nd, 2025, and buckle up because the market have been on an absolutely wild ride. Hey, Bitcoin absolutely smashed through $93,000 earlier today. Ethereum rallied hard, jumping over 7.5%. Brazil is buzzing with a major showdown between the European Central Bank and the European Commission over MiCA's stablecoin rules. We have got the inside scoop on that disagreement, and if that wasn't enough, Trump media just announced a massive $250 million America first crypto ETF plan with crypto.com. You do not want to miss the breakdown. Let's dive in. Alright, let's kick off with the market because wow, Bitcoin led the charge today. Bitcoin surged around 5% briefly, topping $93,000 before closing the session around $91,713. Market analysts are pointing towards renewed optimism on US-China trade talks and some dovish signals from the Fed fueling this push. Keep an eye on that $90K support level. Ethereum wasn't sleeping either. Ether jumped a solid 7.57%, hitting 1,624% as both retail and institutional money seemed to flow back in. And the altcoin partly saw some action too. Sui rallied a strong 11.7% and Dogecoin climbed 8.6%, possibly driven by a fresh wave of meme coin mania. Let me know if you caught any of those moves. Okay, shifting gears in regulation, and there's a huge story developing in Europe. We are seeing a major clash in Brazil over the MiCA framework, specifically stablecoins. The European Central Bank (ECB) is sounding the alarm, calling for tougher safeguards. They are worried that a flow of US dollar-pegged stablecoins, potentially boosted by US policy shift, could destabilize the EU's financial system. But the European Commission is pushing back. They argue MiCA's rules are already robust, and rushing changes now would just create market uncertainty. Some reports even suggest the Commission thinks the ECB might be exaggerating the risk to build support for its own Euro project. This is a high-stake debate with big implications for stablecoins like USDC or potential new ones in Europe. Speaking of stablecoins, Dutch banking giant ING is reportedly leading a consortium to pilot its own fully MiCA-compliant Euro-backed stablecoin right here in the EU. They are looking to use MiCA's strict rules on reserves and transparency. Very interesting move by traditional finance. Meanwhile, across the pond in the US, lawmakers advanced the Stable Act out of a key House committee. This bill aims to set federal rules for stablecoin issuers covering reserves, licensing and audits. The debate there continues. How do you protect consumers without stifling innovation? The ETF train just keeps rolling. We have seen 70 crypto ETF applications hit the SEC's desk just this year, covering everything from XRP and Solana to even meme coins. But the big headline today, Trump Media and Technology Group, the company behind Truth Social, announced a partnership with Crypto.com. This news I have already covered on this channel, but there's a slight difference. It's an updated version of that news. So let's get into it. Trump Media and Technology Group have signed a binding agreement to launch a $250 million America First ETF suit under the TruthFi brand. They are targeting a late 2025 launch, but of course, that hinges on getting the green light from the SEC. Trump Media is putting up $250 million of its own cash to seed these funds. And in other industry news, as traditional markets get shaky and gold hits fresh highs, tokenized gold is on fire. Assets like Tether Gold, XAUT and Paxos Gold, PAXG have seen double-digit growth. Recently, it seems investors are flocking to digital gold as a safe haven. Plus, Bitcoin Wallet just added support for PAXG, making it easier to trade alongside your crypto. Now for a reality check. Security remains a massive challenge in crypto. The latest report from Certic for Q1 2025 is pretty sobering. Certic reported a staggering $1.57 billion stolen across 197 hacks and exploits just in the first 3 months of this year. That's a massive jump, over 300% from the previous quarter. While the enormous Bybit hack accounts for a huge chunk of that, it highlights ongoing vulnerabilities, especially with private key compromises and phishing still rampant. And speaking of Bybit, their CEO recently gave an update on the devastating 1.5 to 1.5 billion Lazarus Group hack from earlier this year. Apparently, about 68.6% of stolen funds are still traceable on chain, but nearly 28% have effectively gone dark. laundered through mixers or complex transactions. It shows how difficult recovery can be. That's your crypto crash course for April 22nd, 2025. From Bitcoin surge toward $100K, the regulatory battle heating up in Europe over MiCA, massive ETF news from Trump media, and those scary security stats. It never stopped. What do you think is the biggest story? Are you bullish on Bitcoin hitting six figures soon? Worried about the MiCA stablecoin fight? Let me know down in the comments below. If you found this update helpful, please smash that like button. It really helps the channel. Make sure you are subscribed and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out daily crypto breakdowns. Thanks for watching. Stay informed, stay safe.